Alright, we'll go on to some drills now for dirt track. I like to start off with probably some braking drills, so whether it's even junior or senior, they get a feel for their brakes, especially the front brake is your most important. So we'll for these braking drills we'll usually set up cones like that, probably 25-30 metres apart. We'll have a cone there. We get it in single file, so they've got enough room between each other, so they won't hit each other. Get them to ride through these, I call them gates, but there'll be two witches' hats. Ride through. What they're doing, they're standing up on their foot pegs with their knees locked into their tank, so they get more control over the bike. With their elbows up, just getting their body position right, and just riding the front brake, not locking it up, but getting a feel for it and riding through it, so the front end will move around a bit, so they get a feel for their front pushing and their front brake coming on fairly hard. So that'll just be between these two cones here. They'll finish there, ride around in a safe manner, slowly back, and then they'll redo it again. We'll do this for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on the numbers that we have. We'll also get them to ride through again, just with the rear brake, just tapping the rear brake, getting the back end to move around a little bit. Just gives them a feel for the rear brake. Since it doesn't probably get used as much as the front, we'll just focus on that. Same deal through the cones, and then back around to the back of the line, and we'll do that for another maybe 10 minutes. Third, we'll get the guys to use both brakes at the same time. It's exactly the same through the gates, and just get him to lock the brakes on. This is also using the clutch, so they don't stall the bike. So they pull the clutch in, keep the revs up, they won't stall, and they'll keep forward momentum. Next, you can do some weaving drills. Once again, series of witches' hats, probably staggered like that, and towards the end they get a little bit tighter. So the bikes will come through here, and it's just weaving from cone to cone, and it'll tighten up here, so they have to move across the bike fairly quick change of direction. Just getting them used to, with dirt track, you've got, usually you come out of a left corner, straight to a right, then into a left again, so it's just working on change of direction. Probably maybe a bit tight, but yeah, once again it'll be single file, give the riders plenty of room between each other. You never know, they may stall, they may drop the bike. Just gives them enough time to react. So that's a weaving drill. Next we have a starting drill using start gates. So at dirt track we'd have 12 gates. We only send one rider off at a time. If you have two riders, it's classed as a race, and we're not there to teach them to race. And so one rider at a time. Get them to swap gates around, so they're not always taking off at the same gate. This is all about clutch and throttle control. So just nice, smooth takeoffs, nothing erratic, and just get them to feel the clutch and ease the throttle on, and obviously use the gates, so when they drop they know when to go. We do this for quite a while. It's a crucial part of being on a racetrack, especially dirt track. Start is crucial. Get a good start, give yourself the best chance of finishing high in the order on race day. So, but yes, only stress just one rider at a time. Next we'll have cornering. This is where you can use the whole track. We set up witches' hats around the Broadford dirt track. A rough drawing of our track. Very rough drawing of the track. What we do is we work on all the corners here. We set up witches' hats in this corner, basically getting their entry line right. This is all about getting a fast, smooth line around the circuit. So you can set up witches' hats, entering the corner, right around to this point here. So we'll get the group lined up probably halfway down the straight so they get a decent run up. And just get them to go to the outside of the cone. And they follow it all the way around. We tell them it's not a race, not about getting the bike to slide, it's just finding the correct line to get yourself around the race circuit fast but safe as well. So we do this all the way around the whole circuit, and for entry, mid and exit of the corners. We leave the cones out, so when they do get free practice time, they use the same lines. So leave your cones out for most of the day.